Hi all, and welcome back to your channel. So, are we all ready for the big reveal? Start the drum roll. And... you ready? There it is. All complete. That's the first one up. So, hopefully, the other one will be going up soon. Someone said that the scaffolding started to come down on the right hand side, so I'll take a look over there in a minute. Just going to have a little look at a few things, give some people a few mentions as well. Right, I'm over the car park because I saw a crane in the car park and I don't know what it's for. Let's have a nose down here. Stillages full of glass, okay. So I'll take it, that crane will be lifting those stillages out and getting them transported into the site. Yeah, makes sense, doesn't it? Okay. Let's have a look around this side then. I don't think the scaffolding is coming down this side. There's a cherry picker up there anyway, so I'll have a good look at what they're doing. Nah, that scaffold's not coming down yet, is it? Doesn't look anywhere near coming down, does it? Yeah, what the guy's doing on the scissor lift here. That window looks so much better being sorted out. I'll come back to him in a minute, because I don't know what's going on. While I'm around here, again, people keep mentioning this gap, asking if it's going to get filled in. It's definitely going to get filled in. They can't leave it open like that, people just walk in. Can't you? They walk in from the grounds. So yeah, it's got to be filled in. It's got to be, the cladding's going to go all the way across to the main stands. Okay. So an update on the seat winner. It was like waiting for the Sun to claim Euro millions. They finally came forward. I found him on Facebook and contacted him. He hadn't seen the live, he was working and hadn't seen the live at all. So, yeah. So I contacted him on Facebook. I asked him if he'd, make sure it was him with the same name. And it turned out it was. I got proof and I gave him his seat. And here's a picture of him. Here's a picture of Liam Shimon with his seat. So congratulations mate on winning the seat. Let's have a look on the roof there. Yeah, I thought the seat might have had to have gone to a roll over it at one point, but no, he came forward in the end. He was trying to find the live on YouTube, but and a few people said that couldn't find it. It's definitely there. So maybe I don't know. Maybe lives are harder to find. I don't know. I'm trying not to rush this, okay? But we'll get over the grounds, see what's going on inside. Then I'll have a look on the outside again. There's a good height there. Get over the cop. Oh, there's a lorry leaving. No, it's not. No, it's not moving. I thought it was leaving then. Right, again, people keep asking about the pitch. If you're watching this, guys, the pitch is going to be getting redone. Okay, that pitch that's down now is dead. You can see it's dead. It's you know, the grass is no more. I don't think any amount of water will revive that grass. So that's dead, and it needs replacing. So the sooner they get this up off the ground, we'll load this off the pitch, the better. Right, someone said something about the white cranes. What were they doing? Oh yeah, they're lifting the terracing in, aren't they? Right, okay. And I think once that's done, the cranes can leave, then they start taking all that flooring up. Okay, so the terracing's going up on here. Right, now it's really taking shape now, isn't it? Looks brilliant. I was hoping to get a piece getting lifted up, but no. See if there's anything going on the ground at all. No, so I'll zoom into there a sec and see what they're doing. I'll give some people a couple of mentions that people have been asking and I keep forgetting about. So first one is for Jared Francis. He wants to wish his, he wants to give his twin brother a mention, Paul. So Paul's a mention for you and your 17-year-old son, Elliot, who is Jared's nephew, who hadn't worked it out. Richard Manning just wants me to say hello to him, so hello Richard, thank you for watching, mate. And Gabriel from Kissimmee in Florida wants me to give him a mention, which I'm really jealous about because I love Florida. Been there twice, and I tell you what, I'd move there. My plan is to maybe retire there. I'd love it. And his friend Destiny, D-E-Z-T-I-N-Y, who's a Man U fan. So, I'm not used to booing. Okay, so yeah, thanks for watching everyone. If you want to mention, just let me know. If I don't do it, remind me. I will get round to it. Right, is there anything else down here I should be looking at before I make a move somewhere else? I think we're ready for rolling out of here, aren't we? Look how clear this is now to how it was last week. Now in less than 24 hours we've got nearly half the stands on there. So I reckon all this will be up by Sunday. Maybe by tomorrow. Yeah. We'll have a look on the outside because those guys are on a cherry picker over here. Just trying to find out what angle there. Have a look down there a second. Yeah, so guys, I'm 280 subscribers away from 11,000 now, so that I reached 10,000 now. It's really motoring on. Let's get a little bit closer on these. So yeah, I'm 280 off 11,000, so please subscribe to the channel. Let me smash through that 11,000 barrier. Also, I want to do a little social experiment about how YouTube's algorithm works, because I'm still new to YouTube and trying to work out the best way of getting me reach out there. If you comment in the comment section, you'll see I reply to almost every comment in the comment section, which is part of the engagement, which I love doing anyway. I like to talk to people, so engaging that way suits me fine. But can everyone who's watching this just like the video? It only has to be this video. Just like this video, see how many likes you can get and see what reach it gets. So I average around 18 to 22,000 views per video. If I could get 20,000 people to like this video, it's just a little experiment to see if it does get the reach and does spread out. And I'll know that by, if it is like 50,000 views because 20,000 people have liked the video, then I'll know that's the way it is. And if you want to help me out, that's the way to go going forward, by liking the video. But can we just try that? Can everyone just like the video now? And just to see what type of reach it gets. So if you have, thank you. If you haven't, it's fine, don't worry. I just want to, it's just a little experiment, just because I know other YouTubers that have been doing this a long time ask for likes and comments. It's a bit much asking 20,000 people to comment as well. So if you can just press that like once, that'd be great. Okay, thank you. Yeah, it's just a little experiment while I'm doing this on a daily. I just want to find out how to get me reach. Let's have a little fly around here and we'll have a look in. Yeah, I'm also contemplating doing maybe a live every week. I'm not sure yet. The first one, I know people say don't beat yourself up over it, you're doing alright on a live, but no, the end was a little bit of a disaster. The screen locked, but I've worked out a different way now. I'm not going to use two cameras two devices this time. What's going on down here? I'll just use the one device and then it'll be easier to do. I can do it on my iPad, have the front facing camera, and then I can reply to comments just by looking at my iPad rather than have one camera on me and answering through another device, answering a question through another device. I just thought it would be a different way of, instead of having my face right in the screen, that's all. But yeah, maybe I'll do it that way and maybe do a live a week, little Q&A, what people want to know, what they'd like to see, how they want the channel to go going forward, because as I say, this is your channel. This is nothing without you. It's just the way I've set my channel up. That's why I started off saying it, welcome back to your channel. And also, I used to say, comments make the content, and they kind of do still. It's just that I changed the format a bit because I was concentrating too much on answering comments rather than concentrating on the subject in hand. So I just changed the format slightly. I do take the comments seriously still, and instead of reading the comments out, I pretty much reply to every comment, in person. So yeah, just little things I'm thinking of, and maybe have a chat to the other lads and maybe do a little meet up with people. If people want to see us in person, we can do a little meet up, maybe in, I don't know, in a pub or something, and just you can ask us questions in person maybe, and see how our channels differ from each other. Okay, so just little ideas there. These are still down here. It's not, it doesn't seem to be a loud sight at the moment. A lot of waiting rounds, and I don't know why. There's got to be a reason for it. There's got to be just that many people just, not doing anything for no reason. There must be a reason. They must be waiting on stuff, materials, whatever. So let's get them on this side. Yeah, so the curbstones are in here, aren't they, for the new roads? That's something people have been asking. Is this road going to be permanently closed now, or will it reopen? It's going to reopen. It's just getting rerouted around the stand because the stand is that big. You see the curb going in here. It's going to touch. Then it's going to go past the stands and down. Okay, I've covered this loads of times, so yeah. I know people don't watch every video, so that's why I've repeat stuff just to let you know things that you've missed. That needs tidying up along there, doesn't it? Oh, someone said there was new turnstiles as well. You know what, let's have a look at these turnstiles anyway. I've only ever focused on them once. What are these here? Yeah, so I'm trying not to rush this, guys, but you know, I don't like my videos going on too long. I'm up to 16 minutes now. I'm going to let it run a little bit longer today, just so I'm not rushing things. But I do move my drone faster than most, so that's why you'll get the jerky motion sometimes when I'm flying. Because in cine mode it just goes too slow for me. This is all complete down here, isn't it? Probably apart from something going on down here, until they start putting the cladding up on the side, then there's not a lot going on now. Maybe that piece there needs filling in a bit more, maybe. But it's really not, is it? I hope I've covered the places that people wanted me to cover today. Oh, what's that cherry picker in the car park there? It's not doing anything, is it? Yeah, if there's anything you want to see, ask me and I'll have a look at it for you. I've looked at places today that people have asked me in the comments yesterday to look at. But what angle can I get on this? That'll do me there. So a great view on the front of that, you know. Now I think that'll be, like, people are asking as well if boxes are going in. Boxes, as far as I know, there's no boxes, because there's no third tier for there to be a corporate section, if you like. So there'll be lounges, and people that pay to go in the lounges normally go at the front of the stand. So let me zoom out and I'll explain, because they do it in the Kenny stand. Just give me a second, guys, to get over the main stand. Can I see the upper tier of the Kenny stand from here? I've been in the lounges in the Kenny stands. I think I can just see the upper tier there. No, they're the boxes. So just above they're the players' boxes. So just above the players' boxes in the Kenny stand, you got the upper tier. And I think the first two rows are like plush, comfy seats, and they're for people that use the lounges in the Kenny stand. So there's no boxes for fans in the Kenny Dalglish stand, unless a player decides to let people go in. I'm not sure how that works, but the same will happen in Danny Roads. So they'll have maybe the first 2 or 3 rows, and those in the lounges get those first 2 or 3 rows in the upper stand of the Danny Roads. That's how I assume it happens. Okay. I hope that makes sense to people. Yeah, I had a friend who went corporate, and he used to invite me sometimes along, and it was great. player comes down, an ex-player comes down. So when I was there, I had Phil Neal and super sub David Fairclough come round, and they come and have a chat with you. You know, you discuss what's going on with the team, and they're quite good. They're quite honest on their opinions. If things aren't going well, they say, yeah, it's not going well. This needs to change. That needs to change, and they're dead honest with you when they're talking to you. So it isn't like the programmed to say certain things. They'll have a good chat with you in the lounges, and you get a 3 or 4 course meal, and you get a couple of drinks included with your meal, which is, you know, okay, it's a bit pricey, but it's nice to be treated that way. Half time, you go back into your lounge at half time. We'd have cheese and crackers and another drink ready for you. Then back out for the second half, and then at full time you can go back into the lounge and stay there long, well, not as long as you want, but you know, you can stay there a while, have a few drinks, and then poodle on home. So I hope that clears up the lounge situation and the boxes for you. Okay. Right guys, I'm going to leave it there. As always, look after yourself, and I'll speak to you all tomorrow. Bye now.